I entered into the program of the Education, Media, Design, and Technology because I'm a teacher, number one. Number two, I've always had a desire to have, implement music. I have always had a desire to implement film. I've always had a desire to implement these things, but I never had the equipment to do it. But then when I discovered that they had the Education, Media, Design, and Technology program, I was excited about that because I've always felt that, the children need to be taught on their level. We can't come at the children like they're adults. They're children. So when you use what they know, they're more than willing and more than ready to learn. Children are ready to learn. Yes, you have some that have behavior issues, but the ones that have behavior issues are the ones that aren't being engaged in class. If they were busy studying, if they were busy doing the work in class, and they were able to be engaged in the lesson, then you wouldn't have the behavior problems. The behavior problems come in when the teachers teach the same way every day. And imagine there are 180 days of school. So if you have 180 days of boredom, what is the student going to do? Either he or she's going to fall asleep, he or she's going to find other ways to entertain themselves. So it is very important to teach a student on their level. In the Education, Media, and Design and Technology program, master's degree program at Full Sail helps with that tremendously. I remember like it was yesterday. I was raised in Virginia Beach, Virginia. The most enlightening moment was, I'd have to say, during Beth Strudgen's class. I learned about the multiple intelligences, had no clue, didn't understand. I knew about, the learning styles because I was a study skills teacher. So I knew about auditory, kinesthetic, and visual learners. Okay, I understood that. But I had no idea that there were, now 8, because existential, they're saying existential is an intelligence, so they're saying so. But there are a very number of multiple intelligences. That really was an enlightening moment for me.
The form of schooling that we engage in that basically privileges people who know a lot of facts.
The challenge that I had for the program was time. That was the main thing. I worked full time. Toward the end of the program, I was put on part-time.
As the Father sent me, so I send you.
What advice do I have for other students who are thinking about joining the program? My advice is make sure that you have the time to dedicate to the program. The Education, Design, Media, and Technology program is a great program, and you learn a lot. But the important thing is that you really need the time to dedicate to it. So it's just a suggestion. I know everybody have to live, everybody got to do a job and all that. But if it's at all possible to maybe be part-time on your job and then dedicate the rest of your time to your schoolwork, because you'll find yourself overwhelmed, of course, and then you'll be having thoughts of quitting, and you can't quit, you can't give in, you can't give up, because all things are possible. If you believe in yourself, you can do whatever it is that you set your heart to do. It's just that you have to have your priorities and your timing in order. So where am I going from here? Well, my future plans is to go ahead and seek out a career or employment where I can have the advantage of teaching other teachers how to use technology in education. Those are my plans. And also, I would also like to get into filming, documentary work, short film work, so that I can use that to educate my students. I really appreciate the time I appreciate everything that all of you professors, Beth Strudgeon, I appreciate Dr. Butler. I hope your baby's doing well. I saw a picture of her. She is so beautiful. Michelle Haynes, thank you so much for all you've done. And Lisa Smith and Linda Burns and Richard Rep and Kathy and Dr. Dan, Dr. Joe, Dr. Ian, Dr. Sue, and Dr. Holly Ludgate. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for looking out for us and being concerned and staying in contact and doing everything that was necessary to get me and my classmates through this. Thank you so much. I hope in some capacity, somewhere, in some, in this life, I'll be able to more than just come see you at a graduation, but to work with you in some way. So, thank you and God bless you.